Rob here, continuing the textual analysis of the July 1965 issue of Vogue. We are looking here at pages 40 to 41 from the Vogue picnic spread. Again, this is a photographic advert advertising the fashions on display. The photographer here is Eugene Vernier. As we can see, his photo credit down here. He was a famous photographer for Vogue, especially known for his photography for Vogue. Down here again we've got the page numbers, which will be part of your folio. Again we've got a pull quote from The Roots of Heaven by Roman Gary. They came in sight at the top of the hill, lost in the sky above the tall grass, through which the horses moved slowly. Well, of course, there's an anchorage here between this, which is acting almost like a caption, and the picture. Again, these references to poetry, to literature, it's suggesting sophistication, but also a sense of romance. Now, very different picture to the one I had before. It's suggesting a kind of the fact that they're riding horses, the fact that they're barefoot, the fact they're riding bareback without the need for a saddle. Again, this suggests a kind of bohemian freedom. The fact that he's, not wearing a shirt, the fact that they neither of them got any shoes on. The way the horses are looking at each other in an almost romantic kind of way. She's obviously the focus of our attention here, but he's going to be your ideal partner for the female viewer here. He's, he's muscular, he's sexy, he's outdoorsish. You know what I mean? He's free, from the need to wear shoes. He's suggestive of this kind of fit and sort of like outdoorsiness that might be very well attractive. Over here, again, look at her almost military looking shirt. It's suggestive of safaris. Even though it's in Britain, it's suggesting of safaris of southern Africa, of the savannas and the plains, Again, horses is powerful kind of nature element of it. Where the grass is between us and them, again, it highlights this naturalness, this natureness. But again, it's almost like we're hiding in the bushes, like we're spying on them, like we're being voyeuristic. There's something voyeuristic about, scopophilic about this image, as if we're, it's that male gaze again. We're staring at her, right? Again, blonde, almost teutonically Aryan. Well, a lot of these women in this magazine have been so far. Most of them have, in fact, been blonde and young and attractive, because that's the ideal self. That's what it's. You, the reader, should aspire to. But again, as someone like Stuart Hall would say, we're having a limited kind of representation here, in that women are there to be pretty and nothing else. Although actually what makes this image slightly different is how active she is. She's not being passive. She's above us. We're looking up at her. It puts her in a position of power and authority over us. It's also interesting the way that her hair is going over her eyes and casting it in shadow. It's very quite harsh, the lighting on her face, almost skull-like. But nonetheless, it's very dramatic. I mean, look at the sky. It's quite a dramatic sky. It doesn't look very warm, quite frankly. It looks cloudy. It's got almost like a pathetic fallacy going on, like it's going to be a thunderstorm at any minute. But anyway, what does this copy say? This is the anchorage. It's telling us what this picture means. It's telling us where we can buy this. If we want to attain this lifestyle, if we want to attain this ideal self, we need to buy these consumer goods. Bareback rider in Madras cotton Bermudas, blue, green, red patchwork, blue denim shirt, button flaps on sleeves and pockets, Fossilette shirt, £3 9 shillings 6pence, Bermudas £4 17 shillings and 6pence at Gordon Low. Horses from the stables of the Belmont Riding Academy, Mill Hill. Awful lot of money to be spending, on a pair of Bermuda shorts. Insanely expensive. £4 17 shillings and 6pence. In those days, lot of money. Let's do a conversion. £4 17 shillings and 6pence. £4 17 shillings 6pence. Calculate. Yep, those shorts cost anywhere between £175 and £227 in today's money for a pair of shorts. Okay? That entire outfit that she's wearing could cost £400 or £500 for a pair of shorts and a shirt. high class, haute couture, expensive. Again, black and white, suggestive of a sense of artiness, a sophistication of culture, but of course also cheaper to print. But you'd think that even today, fashion magazines like Vogue will do spreads in black and white because it suggests arty and creative and sophisticated. But it's not necessarily the best way to sell a very colourful product. Right. Not a massive amount to say about this image. We'll carry on to the next one.